Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa's split, announced on June 13, 2025, surprised viewers of The Bachelor, although multiple clues pointed to their disintegrating engagement. Grant hadn't posted about Juliana on Instagram in several weeks, which was unusual for a freshly engaged pair. Their plans for a spectacular destination wedding in Italy and a move to Boston together appeared grandiose, but Juliana's insistence on a second proposal, disclosed on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, raised unanswered questions about their devotion. These and other indications suggested that their relationship was not stable. Throughout the show, their distinct emotional ties revealed additional indicators of problems. Grant's deep affections for runner-up Ellis, whom he claimed to adore, sparked speculation that he was conflicted. Juliana's quiet personality and the lack of initial emotional depth in their relationship, as observed in reports, may have hinted at compatibility concerns. It was difficult not to notice that the Bachelor Season 29 couple was not as in love as other previous Bachelor Nation couples, raising concerns about their long-term relationship. Despite their mutual respect, the breakup exposed underlying flaws that were obvious to observers. During the Season 29 premiere of The Bachelor, Grant seemed decisive. He swiftly identified the recipient of his first impression rose and appeared to know exactly what he was searching for. It wasn't long before everything began to unravel. Grant's mind shifted dramatically from one day to the next. As the season continued, he frequently sent home his favorites while retaining women who he hardly noticed. He claimed he was looking for a marriage, but his actions suggested otherwise. The season began with Grant handing his first impression rose and a single date to Ellis, 28. The two appeared to connect on a deeper level, but he turned around and forgot about her for the rest of the season. Dina, a 31-year-old participant, appeared to be his favorite until her hometown date went south. Unlike his prior relationships, his connection with Juliana progressed slowly. They didn't appear to connect until much later in the season, which was unexpected. Things got even worse on the Bachelor Season 29 finale. Grant's runner-up, 31-year-old Ellis, told host Jesse Palmer that Grant made her believe he was going to choose her. She even claims Grant told her he wanted to terminate the season early because he was convinced she was his person. Grant addressed her charges in an exclusive with Us Weekly. "But I let her speak her truth and her piece," Grant told me. Things appeared to be going well when Grant stated that he would be moving to Boston to be with Juliana. Grant lived in Houston, Texas before joining the set of The Bachelorette Season 21 and The Bachelor Season 29, but he knew her tight bond with her family would make it tough for her to leave New England. Despite his decision to stay in Houston, his move appeared to be a good sign. After that, the two were rarely seen together, despite Grant's frequent public appearances. Grant has been posting frequently on social media, but his last Instagram post regarding Juliana was at the end of April. Nonetheless, the photographs he posted did not appear to be recently taken. This is in stark contrast to the two most recent Bachelor Nation couples. Grant and Juliana faced with controversy from the minute they got engaged on The Bachelor Season 29, but they remained optimistic until the end. The couple recently went on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast, and Juliana confirmed that they will not marry unless Grant proposes again. She stressed that all she needs is another proposal, not another ring. It felt like a bad indicator that they were already discussing a second proposal while the first was still fresh. Grant and Juliana are hardly the only recent pair to fail on the Bachelor franchise. Jerry Turner and Teresa married at the end of the first season of The Golden Bachelorette, but divorced after 3 months. Jen Tran and Devon Strader split up before The Bachelorette Season 21 finale aired, resulting in an awkward reunion. The first season of The Golden Bachelorette concluded with an engagement between Joan Vassos and Chalk Chapel, although they do not appear to be interested in getting married anytime soon. With all of the recent unsuccessful Bachelor romances, it's up to Joey Graziadei and Kelsey Anderson from Season 28 to prove that the show is still relevant. Joey and Kelsey got engaged at the end of season 28 of The Bachelor, and they've been happily together ever since. They're one of the franchise's most popular couples, and their summer 2026 wedding might salvage the Bachelor brand. The announcement of Grant Ellis and Juliana Pasquarosa's split on June 13, 2025, sent shockwaves through Bachelor Nation, even if, in hindsight, the signs were painfully clear. From the outside, they appeared to be one of the franchise's success stories, engaged, smiling, and making plans for a future together. Their engagement at the conclusion of The Bachelor season 29 had been met with enthusiasm from some fans, if also with a cautious skepticism from others who sensed a disconnection. But as weeks went by and the typical flood of post-show couple content slowed to a trickle, those suspicions gained ground. Social media had long been a barometer of the state of Bachelor couples. Grant, typically active and expressive on Instagram, hadn't posted anything about Juliana in nearly 2 months leading up to the breakup announcement. It was especially odd for a couple supposedly deep in wedding planning. His last post that even referenced Juliana was in late April, a carousel of photos captioned with vague platitudes about moving forward together and embracing life's next chapter. Still, even those images didn't seem current. Some eagle-eyed fans noticed they appeared to be taken back during their press week right after the finale. The lack of recent photos, along with no sighting of the couple out together at Bachelor-related events, stoked rumors that something was amiss. The rumors only intensified when Juliana made an appearance on the Bachelor Happy Hour podcast just days before the split. In a moment that raised eyebrows, she revealed that she and Grant were not planning a wedding just yet because she was waiting for a second proposal. She was firm in saying she didn't need another ring, but she did want a new moment, one that belonged to the real world, not the show. "I want it to feel personal, intentional," she explained on the podcast, "not something we were expected to do in front of cameras." While her reasoning was understandable, fans couldn't help but read between the lines. Why would someone engaged, supposedly planning a life together, feel like the first proposal didn't count? Why were they already renegotiating milestones that hadn't yet occurred? Juliana's demands seemed to expose a fracture in their relationship, a disconnect between public gestures and private intimacy. Many wondered whether Grant had ever truly committed beyond the fantasy of the final rose. During the season, Grant had frequently struggled with emotional clarity, and viewers watched him swing dramatically between favorites, seemingly unsure of his choices. That lack of steadiness, particularly when it came to his feelings for runner-up Lishagar, made for dramatic television but sowed doubt about his capacity to sustain a real relationship post-show. Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.